We live, y'all. We downtown Chicago, and we got some things to come in. All right. All right, we here with the prophet. Come on, y'all introduce yourself first.
Prophet and Apostle Anthony Wilson.
My name is Patrick Gibbons. I'm a community activist in Chicago and in the Chicagoland area. Thank you for having me.
I'm Gino Young. I'm a community activist and also a member of Chatham.
I'm Jennifer Donner. I'm a victim of Home Partners and Pathlight Property Management.
All right, so that's what we're going to talk about today. Let's get it going on. What's going on here today?
Well, again, I'm Apostle Anthony Wilson, and today we're here downtown Chicago, as you see at 120 South Riverside Plaza. This facility here, this building here, is where the Pathlight Management resides here in Illinois, and these are corrupt corporations that's in Illinois that's moving people in houses that's unhealthy and not fit. Road infestation houses. And so what we're trying to do today is build a case and remove these people out of Illinois. We're trying to also get together. We have a team of lawyers now working on filing lawsuits for everyone that has been affected by this particular corporation. They also go by another name. What's the other name?
Home what?
Home Partners of America.
Home Partners of America. That's their other name. If you ever been affected or you had an issue with Home Partners of America Realty, or you have an issue with Pathlight Management, you can contact us at 773-673-0772. What we're trying to do is trying to put a corporate lawsuit against this particular corporation for the corporation. And matter of fact, we have been investigating this particular corporation for about a couple months now, and we find out people have died from mold infestation due to this particular corporation. So right now, I'm going to turn you over to the young lady, Jennifer Walker, who we solely stand with against this corporation. So she's going to tell you her story with this corporation.
My family and I joined Home Partners of America's Lease to Purchase program, and we found our home online. We did a 2-minute walkthrough in the home with the realtor, and we thought that everything was in good condition. When we moved in, everything became a nightmare. We discovered that the home was in terrible condition, and Pathlight Property Management failed to fix every situation we brought to their attention. We were also told that an inspection was going to be done in the property before we moved in, but yet Home Partners of America failed to give us the results from that inspection. The first problem that we noticed was that the home was infested with rodents. I would get off of work and I would come home and there would be rodents running all through my living room, my kitchen, and my dining room. They were all in my dish rack and in my sink, and I was terrified. I took pictures and I sent the pictures to Pathlight Property Management, and they continued telling me that this is not a landlord covered item and you can hire one of our vendors to fix the situation. The second problem that we noticed was that the windows were severely damaged and needed to be replaced. During the summertime, it was super hot because all the cool air was escaping. And during the winter time, it was severely cold, and me and my children were walking around in the home with our coats on. We notified Pathlight Property Management, and they continued telling me that this was not a landlord covered item. The third thing that we noticed was that the faucet handles in the bathroom of my bedroom were damaged. One night I went to use the shower, and the faucet handle was so old it sprayed off the wall when I began to turn it off, and I got burned by the hot water. I notified Pathlight Property Management, and again, they told me that this was not a landlord covered item. I got so mad I tried to fix the situation myself, and I went to the faucet store to buy the replacement parts, and after 2 days of notifying them of the situation, they had 2 maintenance men come to my home to try to fix the situation, and the maintenance man ended up taking everything that I bought and leaving with them and failing to return and also to fix the issue in the bathroom. And again, they kept saying that this is not a landlord covered item. And
I have one question to ask you real quick. Is it like a rent to own or something like the property?
This is a lease to purchase
Okay.
program.
Okay. Sorry to throw you off. Go ahead.
They expected me to pay $2,800 in rent monthly and to also fix the $47,000 worth of damages due to their negligence of the home and giving us the home that had these damages. And we're just looking for this company to be investigated because they knowingly will rent you a home that is in poor condition and expect you to pay the monthly rent and take on the maintenance of the property without them holding any responsibility at all. I had got an estimate in the home. I had got an estimate on the home to see what was all needed to be done, and the inspector told me that the work was going to cost me $47,000.
Okay. All right.
That's it.
Okay.
Right.
Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you for having me. My name is Patrick Gibbons. I'm a community activist in Chicago and the Chicagoland area. I also want to make note that these two companies are being investigated by the Attorney General. That's very important to know. There's lawsuits against both of these renter home companies. They stink. They really do. The fact is, you have 68,000 homeless people all throughout the city of Chicago. 77 neighborhoods. You got poor people all over the place. Yet you have 34,000 illegals coming into the city of Chicago since August of 2022, and all these city liberals, all they care about is taking care of them instead of taking care of the homeless, instead of taking care of Black America, instead of taking care of people like her, where they should be number one, not number two. It's time to kick these illegals out. Sanctuary City, the ordinance itself needs to be repealed, period. End of story. It's time to take care of your own people. These politicians should wake up because we're sick and tired of people struggling day after day after day, okay? The way it's going, the rich is getting richer, the poor is getting poorer, and the middle class is simply non-existent. And that's simply BS. People are struggling out there. They can't afford groceries. They can't afford rent. They can't afford gas because of these idiotic liberal politicians. They need to go. They need to be voted out. And come voting day, we will vote them out. I guarantee you of that. And thank you for having me. Appreciate you. Do you know?
So I'm gonna say this in closing to all America, to all races and kindreds. It's time we unite. We understand that America is under attack. We see it by the bully corporations. We see it how they raise in high taxes, how the politicians raising high taxes. We see how the immigrants, people that never worked over here a day in their life, are receiving $9,000 a month. So we are being invaded. They are taking our freedom. They are taking our tax money. The government has made war with the community. The government, again, has made war with the community. I repeat, the government has made war even with the churches. All the faith-based leaders, it's time to be the preacher with the machine gun because they're coming in your churches and they're going to take over. This is serious, and it's time for us to act against these bully corporations, these tyrant politicians, from the aldermen, from the Congress, from the state Senate, all the way to the White House. Enough is enough. We are tired as American citizens. And united we stand, divided we fall. All nations, all kindreds, all tongues, all colors, all races have to come together at this time to take America back. And I, Apostle Anthony Wilson, approve this message.
Live, uncut, unedited. That's it. All right, thank you guys. Thank you so much.